Tonight, we're going to read one of my favorite stories from when I was a little kid. Dr. Seuss was writing books for children about the same time as I was your age. And one of my favorite stories then was called and is called Yertle the Turtle. I'd like to read to you Yertle the Turtle. Here's a picture of this turtle. This book is hard to hold like I hold the other books, so I'm going to read most of it to you and show you a picture now and then. So here is Yertle the Turtle. Let's learn about his life. On the faraway island of Salamasond, Yertle the Turtle was king of the pond. A nice little pond. It was clean. It was neat. The water was warm. There was plenty to eat. The turtles had everything turtles might need, and they were all happy, quite happy indeed. They were, until Yertle, the king of them all, decided the kingdom he ruled was too small over here before he was happy. Now he's starting to think he needs a bigger kingdom. I'm ruler, said Yertle, of all that I see, but I don't see enough. That's the trouble with me. With this stone for a throne, I look down on my pond, but I cannot look down on the places beyond. The throne that I sit on is too low down. It ought to be higher, he said with a frown. If I could sit high, how much greater I'd be. What a king. I'd be ruler of all that I see. So Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand, and Yertle the Turtle King gave a command. He ordered 9 turtles to swim to his stone, and using these turtles, he built a new throne. He made each turtle stand on another one's back, and he piled them all up in a 9-turtle stack. Then Yertle climbed up. He sat down on the pile. What a wonderful view! He could see most a mile. Here he is. He has stacked up 9 turtles and then crawled to the top himself. There he is again, all stacked up on them. Now, if you look, you'll see that these turtles don't look totally comfortable underneath at the bottom of that stack. All mine, Yertle cried. Oh, the things I now rule. I'm king of a cow and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house and what's more beyond that, I'm king of a blueberry bush and a cat. I'm Yertle the Turtle. Oh, marvelous me, for I am the ruler of all that I see. He can see a lot more from way up tall, can't he? And all through that morning, he sat there up high, saying over and over, a great king am I. Until long about noon, then he heard a faint sigh. What's that? Snapped the king. And he looked down the stack. And he saw at the bottom a turtle named Mac. Just a part of his throne, a turtle named Mac. This plain little turtle looked up and he said, Beg your pardon, King Yertle. I've pains in my back and my shoulders and knees. How long must we stand here, your majesty, please? So here is Mac. Way down at the bottom. He's looking up and talking to King Yertle. Silence, the king of the turtles barked back. I'm king and you're only a turtle named Mac. You stay in your place while I sit here and rule. I'm king of a cow and I'm king of a mule. I'm king of a house and a bush and a cat. But that isn't all. I'll do better than that. My throne shall be higher, his royal voice thundered. So pile up more turtles. I want about 200. Oh no. Mac is hurting with only 9 turtles on top of him. What's it going to be like if they put on 200 turtles? Turtles, more turtles, he bellowed and brayed, and the turtles way down in the pond were afraid. They trembled, they shook, but they came. They obeyed. From all over the pond, they came swimming by dozens, whole families of turtles and uncles and cousins, and all of them stepped on the head of poor Mac. One after another, they climbed up the stack. It's easy to tell who Mac is. He has a checkerboard pattern on his back. There he is, and this is unpleasant. Then Yertle the Turtle King was perched up so high he could see 40 miles from his throne in the sky. "Hooray!" shouted Yertle. "I'm king of the trees, I'm king of the birds, and I'm king of the bees. I'm king of the butterflies, king of the air. Ah me, what a throne! What a wonderful chair! I'm Yertle the Turtle, oh marvelous me! For I am the ruler of all that I see." He's way up high, and all those turtles down below him are suffering a bit. Then again from below, in a great heavy stack, came a groan from that plain little turtle named Mac. "Your Majesty, please, I don't like to complain, but down here below we are feeling great pain. I know up on top you're seeing great sights, but down at the bottom, we too should have rights. We turtles can't stand it. Our shells will all crack. Besides, we need food. We are starving," groaned Mac. "You hush up your mouth," howled the mighty King Yertle. "You've no right to talk to the world's highest turtle. I rule from the clouds, over land, over sea. There's nothing, no nothing, that's higher than me." There he is, telling poor little Mac to stop complaining. But while he was shouting, he saw with surprise that the moon of the evening was starting to rise. Up over his head in the darkening skies. "What's that?" snorted Yertle. "Say, what is that thing that dares to be higher than Yertle the King? I shall not allow it. I'll go higher still. I'll build my throne higher. I can and I will. I'll call some more turtles. I'll stack 'em to heaven. I need about 5,607. There's Yertle. He's looking up here and he sees the moon in the sky. He says nothing dares to be higher than him. But as Yertle the Turtle King lifted his hand and started to order and give the command, that plain little turtle below in the stack, that plain little turtle whose name was just Mac, decided he'd taken enough. And he had. And that plain little lad got a little bit mad. That plain little Mac did a plain little thing. He burped. And his burp shook the throne of a king. There he burped. Look, all the other ones are shaken loose because he burped. And Yertle the Turtle, the king of the trees, the king of the air and the birds and the bees, the king of a house and a cow and a mule, well, that was the end of the Turtle King's rule. For Yertle the king of all Solomon's fell off his high throne and fell plunk in the pond. There he goes. And today the great Yertle, the marvelous he, is king of the mud. That is all he can see. And the turtles, of course, all the turtles are free, as turtles and maybe all creatures should be. That was one of my very favorite stories when I was a little kid. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're ready for bed and are ready for a good night's sleep. I can't wait to see you. I hope that's soon. See you.